Good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Getting ahead of myself here. My name is Adam Dockey, and it is my great pleasure today to welcome you here to 34 McClares Road in beautiful sunshine and sunny Vermont. It's a very, very great opportunity here today. First time offered ever, 34 McClares Road in Vermont. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to secure such a great first property here in the heart of Vermont, close to absolutely everything. My name is Adam Docking. I'd like to introduce you to the team behind the name. We've got Michael in the background, and we've, we've got Jackie here in the foreground. We also are, as you can see with the cameras, live streaming this auction, so welcome to everybody that didn't want to come out and enjoy the sunshine. If during the auction you have any questions or concerns, we are here today to make it as easy and enjoyable as possible to secure such a fine property as 34 McClares Road in Vermont. As you can see, I am running the iPad for any online bids. If I announce an online bid, I'll be putting it through here and announcing the bid as we speak as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will run through the contract. They are the same ones that have been on display. What we are offering is lot number 1, certificate of title, volume number 8395, folio 840, better known as 34 McClares Road in Vermont. Oh, lovely. What we're offering is all fixed floor coverings, electric light fittings, window furnishings, fixtures and fittings as inspected. What is here today, besides the vendor's personal possessions, is what's going to be on offer for you at settlement. Now, we are calling for a 10% deposit on the fall of the hammer. We are calling for a 30, 60, 90-day settlement, or we will honour any terms you've negotiated prior to the start of today's auction. Now, the usual substitution clauses and the guarantee clause in the contract. The substitution clause, if you wish to nominate a third person before settlement, you may do so. Guarantee clause, if you are purchasing under a company name, you may do so also. You will be asked to sign guaranteeing the performance of the contract as the director of that company. Section 32 shows us that we come under the Whitehorse Planning Scheme. The responsible authority is the Minister for Planning, and it is zoned General Residential Zone Schedule 1. Very open zoning indeed. It does have the standard overlay, significant landscape overlay. It is Schedule 9, and like all properties, it has an easement across the rear boundary. City of Whitehorse rates are $2,415.60. The Yarra Valley water rates are $726.56. Total outgoings are $3,142.16. Very reasonable for such a phenomenally good property as 34 McClares Road in Vermont. All services are available. Obviously, you will need to reconnect those under your own name at settlement. But the most important part about this one is the land. There is a little bit of ambiguity on just about an inch or size of the land. It is very difficult to read the contract and read the title, but what we are expecting is around about the 1,348 square metres. It is probably out by maybe a metre or two, but that's about as close as we can get without reading the Section 32. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the contract. As I said, I'll just run through it fairly quickly because you've all had a chance to look at it. But I definitely would not be doing this property any service if I didn't just spend a few moments discussing the merits of such a great property. We are right in the heart of Vermont here, away from all the hustle and bustle, but close enough to everything to make this a unique and genuinely great opportunity. As I said, about 1,300 odd square metres of fine land. Now, probably what you haven't noticed, unless you've been out the back, and Michael and I saw it this morning, uninterrupted views of the city, now through the trees and across the roofs, but you actually do have city views here, so you don't realise how high up you are in Vermont until you stand on that balcony and have a look. But again, it is all about the land, but it's also about the house. Have a think about this. 5 bedrooms plus the study. It's amazing how many people walk down those stairs to that back room and have a look at that rumpus room. I'm telling you now, growing up in a house like this, the kids must have been absolute gods, because what a great place to have parties away from all the bedrooms. But you come out here, you turn my left, your right, up to Canterbury Road, and you're in the middle of suburbia with everything that suburbia has to offer. Shops, schools, public transport. Yes, we have to mention the schools because you are in the zone for Vermont Primary School. Now, it is a zone school, so it is very, very well respected. And it is a draw card for anybody that's looking to do something on a property like this. Now, if you have a look around here, you've got modern, beautiful homes across the road. You've also got townhouses. So we can't go past the fact that this is a development opportunity subject to council approval. So I said, imagine what you can do on such a beautiful flat block like this of 1,348 square metres. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are operating under auction conditions, so therefore I must read out that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions from major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I will use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the contract. This is the property, and this is your opportunity. 34 McClares Road in beautiful Vermont, never been offered for sale previously. So when they talk about a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, this is it. Would somebody like to open the bidding? Happy to take your bid. I know you're all nervous, but the best way is to go out hard and fast. Happy to take your bid. I don't mind where I start, ladies and gentlemen. Nervous, I know. But where else do you get a block like this in the heart of Vermont with so much opportunity? Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about I start it for you at $1,500,000. At $1,500,000, it's a vendor bid. At $1,500,000, and I'll take a $20,000 rise from here. At $1,500,000. It's a $20,000 rise. It gets the keys closer to your key ring. It won't buy the property, but it will put you in front. And that's the most important place to be at an auction. At $1,500,000, ladies and gentlemen, vendor bid. A $20,000 rise is all you need to get involved. Happy to take your bid. Gee, they're nervous and quiet, aren't they, Michael? They're all just waiting. It's the opportunity. As I said, happy to negotiate afterwards. It won't buy the house if you put your hand up now, but it does put you in front. And that's the most important to be at $1,500,000 vendor bid. Your call, ladies and gentlemen. A $20,000 rise. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the highest bidder and only the highest bidder will have first right of refusal at the reserve price if we don't make reserve. Now, what that means, you get to come inside and negotiate and knock all your competition out. At $1,500,000, it's a vendor bid. I'll call it 3 times. Make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen, we have genuine vendors here today. At $1,500,000, first call. At $1,500,000, second call. Well, Michael, I don't think we can stop on that. So look, I'm going to put another $20,000 on at vendor bid. At $1,520,000, it is a vendor bid. I'm just pushing it up a little bit. 1,300 odd square metres of land, ladies and gentlemen. Have a think about that. Think about what you can do on a property like this. Move straight in and enjoy such a huge property. Renovate, or subject to council approval, a development site. At $1,520,000, ladies and gentlemen, this is your chance. Have a think about it. Where else in Vermont at the moment is this land available? First time offered, never been on the market before. This is your chance. At $1,520,000 at this price, I should see a sea of hands. I'll call it again. Very realistic vendors with a genuine reason. At $1,520,000. Well, I'm just going to punch another one at $20,000 on a vendor bid. At $1,540,000, just pushing it up there, giving you a chance. But the only way that you can secure this property is by putting your hand up to bid. There's no other way to do it. At 1,540,000, call it again. First. Second. One more, Michael, do you think? One more. 1,560,000. A vendor bid, and that's as far as I'm going, ladies and gentlemen. I'll call it 3 times. The only way you're going to be able to secure this property is to put your hand up. First call at 1,560,000. Second call at 560,000. Are you all done? Are you all silent? Third and final call at $1,560,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just pause one moment while we seek our instructions. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience. As I'm sure you can imagine, it's a very big decision by our vendors and one they're not taking lightly. We have realigned the reserve, but we're not there, obviously, on a vendor bid. My instructions are very simple: to put a vendor bid in to 1.6 million, and that's as far as the vendor bids are going. What I will do from here is I'll call it 3 times and I'll pass the property in. Now I'm going to go over it again and explain. If I pass it in on a vendor bid, everybody gets a chance to come in and negotiate. The best thing you can do right now is to put your hand up and knock out all your competition and come in and to treat with the vendors at a very realistic reserve indeed. The highest bidder and only the highest bidder has first right of refusal at the reserve price. It is a simple knockout bid. A $20,000 rise is what's going to knock out your competition. Come inside and negotiate. I'll call it 3 times and I'll pass it in. If I pass it in on an open bid, on a vendor bid, everybody gets a chance, or knock your competition out. I cannot be any clearer than that. I'll call it 3 times and I'll pass it in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're here to buy, if you're here to bid, put your hand up now. At $1,600,000 for the first call. At $1,600,000 for the second call. Are you all done? Are you all silent? At $1,600,000 for the third and final call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll formally pass the property in at $1,600,000. Thank you very much for your attention and your attendance. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon indeed. Michael, Jackie and myself will be here for the next half an hour to discuss the property and real estate in general. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.